right, let's see. Trying to get the link in. Morning, everybody. This will be a quick show because I have a doctor's, and I'll be back tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern. Let me see again. Okay. Yo, Roscoe, what's up, bro? Good morning. Welcome, man. How you doing? Good to see you here, bro. Really good to see you here, bro. I have a problem putting this link in, man. The link it said that your YouTube selected your comment. You rejected your comment. This is fairly common when sharing a link. You may need to share the link another way. Uh, Let me see if I can. Let me see. I get the feeling I know what the problem is, and I will correct that later today. This is what I think it is. There we go. The link is good. Got the link in. All right. Uh, Last night was a joke when it comes to the NBA Finals. Waiting for a couple of guys to pop up. Roscoe, you want to pop up? Pop up. There goes the link, bro. Come on up. Say what's up to me. Lakers rolled last night. Uh, Nothing to say. No, AD came to play. LeBron came to play. The bench came to play. And Los Angeles just steamrolled Miami last night. What are you going to say? And I know one young man named NBA fan is gloating right now, and he would love to stick it to me. So Lakers up 1-0. Game 2 tomorrow night. I'll be on tomorrow night from 8:30 to 2 in the morning. Maybe a little later. Like last night, I went to about 2:30 last night. So I got a good 6 hours in. Talked about a little about everything. Tomorrow night's gonna be all sports though, until maybe the middle of the night, like after maybe after 11:30, after midnight, we'll start talking. Thank you, Roscoe. I appreciate you. Um, Appreciate that. You know, it's funny. This is the first time anyone ever did that for me, bro. You're gonna get some nice free merch from me for doing that, bro. Next week, me and my nephew are gonna start talking about what type of merch to get. I could tell you two of them right now. One of them will be a Mace MTE jersey. This is just like the real football jerseys. Ain't gonna cost you $350. Only gonna cost you guys $100. But for my loyal guys, you get it for free. Everybody else got paid. It's gonna be nice looking. We're gonna design it. He's a designer, and we'll get in any color you want. And it's gonna be similar to the in my mind, it's gonna be similar to um excuse me, the Atlanta Falcons jersey, bro. Oh, by the way, yo. Roscoe, you haven't been here, bro, in a while. Let me give you a wrench. Hold up, let me give you a wrench. I'm waiting for Dusty to come through. Laro said he was coming through this morning. Of course, they didn't come through well, so they'll be here a little bit, but I'm gonna make this a nice 90-minute show. Let me give you a wrench while I'm talking. Uh, NFL, of course, if you haven't heard, Tennessee Titans are under quarantine for the plague that's happening right now, and you know It is what it is, bro. I'm in Florida right now, taking care of my grandparents. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Been busy from time I wake up to sleep. Haven't been able to listen. It's okay, bro. I made 32 shows already. This is number 33, so you can always. Oh, I gave you a wrench, bro. You got your wrench? Put a one in the chat if you got a wrench. Put a one in the chat if you got a wrench. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Yeah, you got your wrench already. I thought I didn't give you one. Yeah, you got your wrench, Rascal. You deserve that, bro, for your loyalty, man. I forgot who came here last night, and he was so good. I had to give him a wrench, man. He was so good last night. Yeah, I read that, man. Great for you, man. I mean, dude, you have a big responsibility. Your grandparents, man. I mean, my mom has stomach cancer right now. So I have to look after her from time to time. I bring her over here. I go over here to her place, bro. That's right. You've been here since show one. I remember, bro. I don't forget. You a loyal participant in the chat. I would love you to come up sometime when you got some downtime. Come up to the platform, bro, because I had Sir Ism in here last night, and that was fascinating to hear him last night. You know. So I've had some big guys on Black YouTube come up. Like I said, the great Ramir Amir listens to me from time to time when he's driving through Atlanta, and I appreciate that. Congratulations on him getting his brand new home. My grandma been in the hospital for 6 months and just got out. She can't walk or use restroom. Oh man, brother. Again, my love to you and your grandma and your grandparents, bro. You're a good young man for helping your grandparents, bro. You're a good young man, bro. God's gonna bless you for that. Okay, you know what God's blessed me with, honestly? Basically, God's given me 9 lives, bro. And I'm very fortunate to have that. I am. I'm very blessed and lucky that I get to see this beautiful sunny day here in New York City, bro. As you can see in the background of me is the sun glare. That's why white guys are great on YouTube. When they see that you're really putting in the effort, they give you good advice. And this white guy gave me some great advice. He said, bro, if the sun comes bright for your window, don't use light. Use the sunlight. He's right. He's right. Good advice from him. I mean, sometimes, Rascal, to be honest with you, you really have to. This is like your baby. This is like your car, bro. The chick you really like, man. You crazy about. You gotta treat this with kid gloves. You gotta treat this with love and care, man. And when I do this shit and when I put shows on, I do it because of you guys like you. I mean, that love the product. Yes, sis, God is number one in my life, bro. Asian Sama, you go to his Bible classes, bro, on Sundays or Saturdays afternoons, bro, and it's fascinating, bro. What he says, and for me, Corinthians 1:7 describes me perfectly. It says God will accept you as one of his sons and believers as long as you worship him. And you could be a lone wolf like me, and God would take care of good people like you. And I mean, again, Godspeed, my brother. You know. By the way, it's something I don't want to do, but my nephew wants to do for me. So look forward to sometime, if not next week, not this weekend, the following weekend. My nephew's gonna make the screen up where the graphics on my screen up where guys can donate with Cash App and uh, I forgot the other shit, PayPal. You know, I don't really care, but he says it would be good for me, and so did Ebo Sosa last week, and I definitely appreciate that, brother. Go ahead, man. Put whatever you want in the chat room, bro. Put it up. Go ahead, man. I appreciate you. Go ahead. Ask questions, whatever you want, man. Just keep up the great work with your grandmother, bro. Proud of you, man. Very proud of you that you got that type of Wherefore, bro. You know, by the way, this morning for 1 minute, I'm not joking. I hit one of my shows by accident because it was on the YouTube page. When you have your phone and it gets you in the room, they had me from one of my old shows from the other day. And I listened to myself talk. Not bad. I gotta give me a little credit. Not bad. I don't like to pat myself in the back like that because, again, like I said, I listened to Pastor Joe Prince. Nice, nice. I really believe that more black men should go back to church because they don't. And I understand why the pastors cater everything to the black woman. I understand that. I ripped black woman last night. I have a whole show killing black women late Saturday night. Our time, that will be at 10:45 our time, Eastern time. Uh, I think it's something that needs to be said. And what I have to say, and it should be a fascinating conversation. Should be. I'm glad you got your own pastor, man. I'm a Catholic, so whoever's the priest is the priest on that Sunday. And God is good, man. Just gotta believe. You believe in the Lord, He'll take good care of you. He may not come through for you all the time, but He'll come through for you most of the time. That's why um, God has blessed me. And again, God has blessed me to have guys like you show me the respect that that I'm earning, and I'm glad I'm earning your respect. Wow. Hey, you care? Put one in the chat room. Do you care about baseball? You're a baseball fan. Put one in the chat room. Yeah, my brother. Put one in the chat room. You're a baseball fan. I'll put a 0 for hell's no. Yep, it's all in his time, brother. You right about that, Roscoe. Right about that, kid. Absolutely right. It's all in his time. Facts. I consider God a spirit more than a person. So I understand why you feel that way. And you're right. No matter what God is, He's a man, He's a woman, whatever. God has us in. Okay. Roscoe, where you been, bro? I mean, I did the fights last Saturday night, bro. I had Scythe Bud in here. Sir Tice was here last week, bro, and last weekend, and I covered the fights, bro. What football is your game? Uh, Let me remember something. What's your squad, bro? Tell me who's your football team. Who you like in football? I wish you could come up here, man. Me and you can really just kick it, but I understand your circumstance. Who's your football team, my brother? Put it in the chat room. Go ahead, put it in the chat room. Who's your football team, bro? My man's right, boy. With the sunlight, you don't need no light. You're good. It beams through what is considered my bedroom, but it's gonna be transformed into this studio that I'm almost done making, man. By the way, I got everything you need, and this computer, this streaming computer, has been awesome, bro. To say the least. Go ahead. Who's your football team, my brother? Put it in there. Who's your football squad, bro? Curious to see this. Yo, come up, bro. Oh, you working right now? Okay, bro. Yo, uh, tomorrow night I'll be back on 8:30 Eastern, bro. I'm going to 2 a.m. Last night I went from 8:30 to 2:30 last night, bro. I appreciate you, man, listening in. I appreciate you, Fred Ward. That's a good man right there. That's a good young man, bro. Good looking man too. And I'm not doing no homo shit, bro. We talked about that a few months ago. Fred Ward, you're a fucking stud, my brother, man. I appreciate you. I do. And thank you for coming, man. 8:30 tomorrow night. And I'll be right back here. Who knows how long I'll go tomorrow night? Because Saturday, I'm not doing shit till late Saturday night. So I'll have basically the whole day off Saturday, man. What's up, Lou? Get up here, bro. Morning, bro. Love your support. You know, I'm a dumbass rascal. I apologize to you. I'm looking goddamn dead at who your squad is, bro. Well, you better win this week against the Browns, bro. You better win this week. Dallas better win this week, bro. Dallas better win this week. Oh, his favorite fighter is Manny Pacquiao. Roscoe, I'm sorry, bro. I saw the blue star right in my face and I didn't realize it, man. You better win this week because if you don't, and Cleveland wins, the national media will dismiss you because I'm not joking. They will dismiss you and they will elevate the Cleveland Browns as the new bandwagon team because Cleveland got something you really don't. They got more stars than you do. I know it's hard to believe, but they have more superstars than you do, bro, in Dallas. They do. They really do, bro. Cleveland's a good football team if they come to play. And if they beat Dallas this week, watch the bandwagon grow for the Browns, bro. Kid Roscoe is a Manny Pacquiao fan. I just put the link in, Lou. Come up for a few minutes. Fred Ward says, man, the refs were cheating like a motherfucker for the Lakers. Of course they are. Yesterday, they barely gave the Heat any foul calls, of course, in the first half. And then when they were getting blown out by 30, now they want to make calls. Yeah, because you know what they're doing? When they do that, Fred Ward, they're laying down the groundwork for tomorrow night. You know, Pat Riley spoke to the referee crew. He'll speak to him tomorrow afternoon. And Mickey Arison and and it is what it is. But I get the feeling the Heat is going to pull it out tomorrow. And then Sunday is going to be the big game, Sunday night, because whoever wins that game, I'm telling you, will take control. I had Heat in 6, but if the Heat win tomorrow, and I think they will, this will go 7 for TV ratings, and people will like this series as it goes on. Lou's got a meeting to prep for. Yo, Lou, have a good day, bro. I'll see you tomorrow night, 7:30 your time since you're down in Texas, bro. 7:30 since you in H-Town, bro. Good luck with your meeting, and I love you. Just listen, bro. I'll be on till like 12 o'clock your time. If I don't get no guests up here, I'll be on to 11:30 your time because I got a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock your time, bro. Kid Roscoe, you're right. You don't have an offensive line anymore. You wasted that Great Wall Dallas number 3. First one was in the 70s, then the one in the early to mid 90s, and this one now has been wasted, bro. It's a shame. While yours is wasting, the Miami Dolphins are building. I know it's hard for me to say this, and the Miami Dolphins are building an offensive line. And I'm trying to get Dolphin people on to comment about it. I really am. I'm trying to get Dolphin guys to come through and comment on the rebuilding of the Dolphins. I'll have that show Saturday afternoon. I have my nephew put up a new poster up for the Dolphin faithful. I think they'll like it. My phone keeps freezing from bad signal. I can't keep up with the convo. It's all right, bro. Go ahead. Appreciate you coming by. That's all that matters, but you guys came by. That's all that matters to me, bro. I appreciate your support. All right, let's do the baseball. Let me get the baseball scores up. It tells you how distant I have been for, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the baseball up. Okay. Last night, I say yesterday afternoon, the Marlins beat the Cubs in Wrigley 5-1. And remember one thing about the Miami Marlins or Florida Marlins. Every time they made the playoffs, which is twice, they've won the World Series. Keep that in mind. I don't think they'll do it this year, but every year they made the playoffs, they got the chips. 1997, 2003. Tampa steamrolled the Blue Jays. Young Blue Jay team eliminated, but if they could bring up some of their young pitching, Blue Jays should really compete for that division next year. Tampa is loaded. Okay, they got excellent pitching rotation. They got some power and some timely hitting in their lineup. Good for them. Good win for Tampa. They eliminate the Blue Jays. They play the Yankees next. Speak of the Yankees steamroll. They come back from a 4-0 deficit and beat the Indians 10-9, and they swept the Indians. They'll go to Tampa, I believe, Saturday, and the Yankees are beginning to cook. I hate to say that because I hate those bastards. Cardinals win in San Diego 7-4, and what that shows you is that the Cardinals are a seasoned veteran team, and they took it to a young juggernaut in the making in the Padres. Padres have drafted well. Their minor league system is the best in baseball, and they keep doing what they're doing. But the Padres lose. This may be an experience series. Oakland, Chris Russo's whipping boys. If you don't know Chris Mad Dog Russo from New York sports fame, it's because of him. Sports Talk Radio. He's the godfather with Mike Francesa of Sports Talk Radio, and his whipping boys are the Oakland A's, and they finally showed some spine and some gumption. They won a big playoff game yesterday, 5-3. Let's see if they win today. The deciding game 3 in the Oakland Coliseum, or as they like to call it, Oracle. My Dodgers beat the Brewers last night. Mookie Betts had a big night. The great Cody Bellinger hit a solo shot about 500 feet deep center field, and the Dodgers continue to click. But let's see them get it done. I won 2 championships back to back from you, Dave Roberts, and I'll be doing a video about you, Dave Roberts, in the upcoming days. Trust me, and that will be posted. Okay? It's on you, Dave. I'm going to leave it at that. Houston eliminated Minnesota. What else is new? The gutless twins, spineless twins, are eliminated, and the Houston Astros flexing their muscle without cheating win a nice game. And the Braves, what a marathon this was. The Braves winning in 14 innings yesterday afternoon, 1-0 over the young and up-and-coming Cincinnati Reds. Big time, get up here. How can you Fred Ward, hold up, big time, get up here. Fred Ward, hold up, start planting them, get up here. How the hell can you like the Astros and the Yankees hate each other, bro? And the Astros, Fred Ward, won chips. Forget the cheating scandal. They won chips. That's the bottom line. How could you like the Yankees, man? And by the way, let me ask you a question, Fred Ward. Serious question. You guys got the money to re-sign Correa, bro? Put a 1 in the chat room. Yes. Put a 2 in the chat room. No. Let me know. You guys got the money to re-sign his contracts up. He's an unrestricted free agent. Oh, that's right. My brother Platinum got caught. Yo, tomorrow night, 8:30, bro. I'm on from 8:30 to 2. I may go longer because it's Friday night, and I really got nothing to do Saturday, bro. So I appreciate you, man. Star, I still got your beachfront property condo, bro. So you don't have to worry about it. The girls are walking. As you can see behind me, it's a beautiful sunny day here in New York, bro. The girls are parading around their 2-piece bikinis, bro. Fong bikinis. So your seats are still there. Yeah, I said the same thing to Fred Ward, bro. How can you support the Yankees and you're a Houston fan? I couldn't, man. I used to live 5 minutes from Yankee Stadium on the highway. I know you grew up as an Astro fan living in Houston. Oh, okay. Loyalty to dad. Yeah, I couldn't do that though with my dad, even though I love my dad to death. I couldn't root for the Go Go Sox in Chicago. He's from Chicago, but boy, I tell you, my dad loved the Michael Jordan era of the '90s. Boy, he used to really brag about his Bulls, man. He really did, bro. I love talking. I love being interactive with you guys in the chat room. I really do, bro. I appreciate it. My friend, a beautiful avatar. You have Dolphin Nation dancing. My friend, good morning. Big time. How are you? Big time got to get his mic off. How are you? Big time.
How are you, sir?
I am great, young man. I am great. Since it's gonna be me and you for the next, I'll say hour or a little over that. 'Cause I got a doctor's appointment. Um, getting ready for Sunday. How big time?
Yes, sir.
Getting ready for Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Dolphin fans don't realize how much of a crossroads game this is for them, for their franchise. You know, Omar Kelly from the Sun Sentinel said it best yesterday, and I've been saying it. Next 4 games, you're not going to face a pass rush, which means that the quarterback is going to have time to throw, and you're going to put points on the board. And I'm going to go through this game tomorrow. I'm gonna have the Dolphin roundtable on Saturday afternoon, and I expect you to be on it, my friend. And I'm excited for the Dolphins. I am. I'm really excited for them. Let me read this first. I hope we have the money to sign Correa back. I agree. Fasting is here. You want to come up? Coronavirus. Yeah, cancel the game. Come up, bro. Fasting. Come up, my brother. Yeah, he called it, bro. I laughed at him. He called it. And my man Fasting in another chat room said the NFL will cancel games. Someone's going to get the virus. I laughed at him. He was right. Seriously, he was right. What was the other question? Me and my uncle used to go to tons of Astro games back. I know those tickets were cheap too back then. I'll tell you that, Fred Ward. I'll tell you that. I hope the Browns beat the Cowboys. Okay. All right, let's get to our game, bro. My brother's right though. Fasting, salute to you, bro. I'll put the link in the chat. Getting back to Sunday's game. To me, this game fascinates me like the Buffalo Ram game where I was getting pumped up about. And that game lived up to its expectations to me. I know you have your doubts, but uh, I think this Dolphin game is going to shock a lot of Dolphin fans. I really do. And I think what they're going to be so shocked about is, number one, how much the Seahawks have digressed on defense now, while their offense is electric. While the Dolphins, in my opinion, their defense is going to get better as time goes on. But what has stunned the hell out of me is they are putting points on the board. And that's no accident, big time. I want to hear your opinion about them putting points on the board now, 2 weeks in a row.
I mean, that's a good thing, right? I mean,
Hells yes, with this franchise.
yeah, seems like that they're everything's coming together. I mean, you have to think that, of course, it's been preached upon before, but this is kind of our fourth week of preseason, and we're just getting our legs together. So I think we're doing a good job getting everything together with how everything has started. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. I mean, I hope I'm wrong that we end up showing up, and I feel that we will show up. It's just a question of will we finish out strong. So
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're taking a wait and see approach, but you see that score in the fourth quarter, 34-31 Miami, bro. You're going to be like, you know what? How the hell are they doing it? It's that offensive line, man. Pete, get up here. It's that offensive line, bro.
yeah, the offensive line's doing good. I'm glad it's doing a lot better than anticipated as quickly as it's coming around, which means that next year is going to even look better. So as long as we can stay healthy, we'll be fine. We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn as we go. Flores has been doing a really good job trying to keep us, not content with what we're doing. We're just continuously growing and developing. So I think he just learning where to put our players defensively as well. And
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
every game is a challenge and new. And I think we've done very well with the challenges with in front of us, and we're continuously becoming a better team.
Pete says in the chat room the offensive line is doing blah. That inside the tackle running is non-existent. Pete, like big time just said, my brother, this is still training camp to these guys. It's still exhibitions. But if I can get me 28, 31, and 34 points three weeks in a row, bro, I'll take it. Okay, Pete. If that quarterback ain't getting touched, bro, and he's clean, I'm not complaining. Are you big time?
The passing wise, no, I think our passing protection is good, and it could get better, and it should be better. As we go along, our our rushing, how we can protect our rusher to of course move the ball. That's another story. But I've heard that it's harder to swallow more, as in to try to work towards a better line for your run game. It's tougher to learn. So because you have of course different type of ways that you switch and you pull the line. So I heard that's much tougher. So I mean, if that's true, then it's gonna take some time. But I also don't believe that Gaskins, he's an okay running back, but I don't think we have a great running back either. So
I agree with that, and I said, and I said this because you've been here since day one. Draft the best running back and the best wide receiver in next year's draft. You got 4 picks. Get those rings, get a defensive end, and get yourself a kick-ass Zach Thomas, bigger Zach Thomas, middle linebacker, bro. You be set.
yeah.
Pete, we don't scare teams on third and short with the run play action unless Fitz runs it. That's it. You know what, Pete? I'm gonna say something to you. Give it more time. Like everyone's saying to me, especially big time. This is week 4 of the exhibition. Okay, unfortunately, the games count like college football. Give it time. Just give it time. Again, the Chargers, the Rams, back to back, Arizona. Those going to be your tests for this offensive line. After that, it's going to be a while because you got back to back with the Jets, who do play the run very well, I might add. Give them that much. And Cincinnati. And then the last 4, Kansas City, New England, at Vegas, and at Buffalo. There you go. So take them when they come, bro. These first 6 weeks. Drew Lock, by the way, word is he'll be back for the Miami game. So that's the word on the street that Drew Lock will be back for Miami. He can come back next week, but they're going to hold him for Miami, they said in the national media. Okay. I woke up today still trying to figure out how we're going to, everyone sees Miami putting over 17 against Seattle. That's easy. They have no pass rush. They have no secondary. They have 2 Hall of Fame linebackers, again, Pete, and KJ Wright and the great Bobby Wagner. That's all they got on defense, bro. Adams ain't playing. I don't think Adams, they're going to make Adams and Chris Carson make the trip. They're not going to, I don't think they'll make the trip. They'll keep them out in Seattle. I'll find that out tonight, by the way. And I'll let you guys know about that. Matter of fact, I'll wait till tomorrow because Seattle's flying tomorrow. What Seattle always do is when they come east, they leave 2 days early. So they'll be on the plane tomorrow around noon their time, which is 3 o'clock here to Miami, and probably arrive at 9:30 at night our time here in the East Coast. So the first quarter of the season in Seattle, we have been exposed everywhere on defense. We will see if exactly. I feel, and I'm gonna let Big Time answer this question too. I believe Miami's defense is going to get much better. I don't see Seattle's defense getting better at all. I watch them every week, guys. With the last 22 years, I know what this team does with the palm of my hand. Okay? Go ahead, big time. Answer that. That the Dolphin defense is going to get better in time. What's your opinion about that?
I think Flores is putting us in a winning situation. I think we're going to progress. I think he's learning where to put these players. I don't think that we looked very good in the beginning. So, but again, I think it's mostly preseason that we're looking at right now. And I think he's taking full advantage of that, even knowing that, we're not a team that's going to be winning now, so to speak, even though it might be a win now league. I don't feel that we're not looking at it that way. We're looking to try to build for our future. But to Pete's point, I get it. I don't want to regress from what we've done. So we can't regress from this game coming up against Seattle. I don't expect us to win, but it's not to sit there and say I wouldn't take the win, of course. But I don't believe that with the teams that Seattle has they have met compared to us. I don't think we're going to be able to put up the numbers compared to the other teams that Seattle's been played that has played Seattle. So, and I think their weapons, their two weapons, outweigh the weapons we have. I feel so. I can see us maybe scoring 17, maybe 20 points. Other than that, if we can't stop them a few times and at least score, we have any type of turnover, we have to score on. Any type of if we stop on a possession, we have to score, no matter if it's 3 or 7 points. So if we're not able to do that, and we go out 3 and out 3 or 4 times, our game is done unless our defense shows up. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do that and put a lot of pressure on them. But Flores is getting them ready. So again, you have to give them cheers, especially Flores and the coaching staff, for getting them ready on a short week against Jacksonville. Even though they're not a great team, they had played 2 other games prior to that pretty decently. So
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Before I let you continue, Sal's HQ, did you get your laptop yet? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 if you didn't. Yes, 1, 2 you didn't, and I gave you a wrench, my brother. I love you for coming in. I love you, bro. Thank your support, bro. I gave you a nice wrench, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, I'll say it again, bro. First, Pete says, I'm telling you, this game will be under Seattle wins 24-10 or 27-17 max. Okay, Pete. All I'm telling you is there are going to be fireworks in this game, bro. And I'll say it again. Either something's going to happen. Last team with the ball last wins. 2, that's okay, bro. Take your time. We know you're building an empire, Sal's. We know you're doing that, bro. Take your time, brother. Take your time. Take your time, my brother. We love you. We support you, bro. Getting back to what I was saying. That's your opinion, Pete. I'm not going to argue, but again, I just look at it as if I had to make a choice of the team with the personnel on defense, not offense, on defense. Miami has better players, and I know it sounds crazy, other than linebacker, than the Seattle Seahawks right now. I'm just saying. I see it. I know it. On offense, it's all Seattle, no question. On defense, Miami has the personnel. Sal's, you deserve that, bro. You deserve it. I love you, bro. Pete says our defense won't let Seattle take off, but we won't stop the run, especially if Carson plays. We'll find that out tomorrow because they fly out tomorrow 3 o'clock our time in the afternoon on the East Coast.
That's funny because when he I think it was the next day, they said he was out 1 to 2 weeks. Now it's like he's probably going to be able to possibly play. Like, I don't get it, man. They're coming out with these injury reports too soon and throwing them, stating that they're not going to play, and then not even like 3 or 4 days later, they're ended up putting them in, saying, yeah, they're going to probably play. So it's kind of funny.
Hey, what's up, big time? What's going on, Mace?
How's it going, Pete?
Afternoon, my brother. How are you? How you girls doing?
Just chilling, man. Hanging in. Finally got a little free time here with this virtual school, man. I'm so happy these kids are going back to school on Monday. But listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly what you just finished saying about, I agree. If Jamal Adams doesn't play, then I believe that the Dolphins have a better defense than Seattle. If Jamal Adams plays, then for sure Seattle has a better defense than we do overall. But but your opinion, it is valid. So the same way you feel is the same way I feel about the offense. You see, we have the better defense, but it's not great. But they have the better offense.
Not even
But
close.
and our offense is not great. So by our offense not being great and their defense not being the best, that neutralizes itself. That's giving a game plan for Russell Wilson to be able to be how are we gonna say it? To
Efficient.
not, but the reason he's gonna be efficient is because the Dolphins are gonna be outbalanced. They're not gonna know when the Seahawks are gonna run. They're not gonna know when they're gonna pass. Seattle might do a play action on first down, and we're blitzing everybody because we're down 10-zip already, and we're just out game planned at that point. Everything they call is gonna work, and that's what I believe is gonna happen, just because of what outweighs each other, and people are not putting into consideration that the Seahawks have played some of the top, in my opinion, at least top 7 offenses the last 3 games, compared to in the Miami side where everybody's just riding this. And let me tell you, everybody's just riding this Jaguar win. That we scored 31 points. Yes, we were able to score 28, but again, I think we only scored 20 because we scored garbage time in Buffalo. When you really actually listen to the NFL, like how the Texans are 0-3.
Yeah.
They haven't beat those playoff teams. I agree. They have to win some of these tough teams if they want to be real. But the Texans are going to have a way better record than the Jags and the Dolphins.
I don't think so.
I'm just
I
saying.
think Bill O'Brien, the more losses he gets early this season, they're gonna tune him out, bro, because of that playoff game in Kansas City when they had 4th and a half a yard and he kicked the field goal. And then on 4th and like 20, he did a fake punt in the Chiefs
Yeah,
side.
I'm gonna be in the back listening, Mace. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, take
My
your time,
son, I
bro.
gotta change his pamper now. I see he's walking around.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Sal's, you the best, bro. I love you, man. You deserve that, bro. We're pretty close, so I love you, my brother. That's right. Give me that people's elbow, man. I love you, man. Good luck with your YouTube channel, bro. I'll come by and say what's up to you from time to time. I understand what Pete was saying, big time, but again, and I sound like a broken record, but I'm just telling you guys facts. When you don't have a front 7 and you don't got a back 4, what do that tell you, big time?
No, yeah, I agree with that.
Seattle doesn't have that. And they're not going to get it out of thin air. Now, if they were to re-sign Clowney, then yeah, I would say, you know what? Miami don't have a chance. But because they have Clowney, and Pete's making fun of me, it's like a broken record. They don't have a Clowney no more. I just don't see them. If Adams don't play, I just don't see them putting pressure on the Dolphins. I don't see it. I just don't. And if you can't, and if the quarterback is clean, that means you're going to score. I don't give a damn how mediocre your personnel is. You will score points. And that's all I'm saying in this game. All I'm saying is play the over. That's all I'm saying. Just play the over. That's it. I think Seattle's going to win, but I think it's going to be a shootout. And I do believe, unlike the team has the ball last, I know it's going to shock you. It's going to come down to the quarterback that makes the big mistake. Or someone who fumbles. That's what this game's going to come down to.
All right.
And wouldn't that be something?
So, Mason, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who do you think has a better defense, Seattle or Miami?
Miami's not even close.
So then if it's nowhere close, why do you think it's going to be high shooting?
Because something that Pete said before he left. Seattle's offensive personnel is a fucking juggernaut, bro.
Well,
they are going to score on us.
I'm not saying that they're not, but if our defense is better, then we should be able to stop them.
That's what I've been saying. Big time. I've been saying
Miami
this all week,
right?
bro.
Miami should win, right?
No, because Seattle has the better personnel on offense, bro. And Miami's defense has not played. I mean, Garner Minshew, okay. I mean, big deal. Let's see the Miami defense come to play Sunday. And I hate to say this, but I think they will come to play Sunday. I do. I think Flores, this is a big, I'm telling you, this is a big game for the Dolphin organization, man. Because if they win this game, nationally, they're going to get respect finally. I'm telling you. This is a big game for the franchise, bro. They win this one. Uh, you can hang your hat on this as a Dolphin fan. I'm not joking. Beating the Rams, big deal. You know, they're the Rams. Beating Arizona, big deal. But if you beat the Seahawks, and I'll tell you another a game that I think the Dolphins will be in, but I think now I think I lose. They will lose. They'll be in the Kansas City game too later this year because they'll be better by then, especially on defense. I mean, you don't realize a lot of you Dolphin fans don't realize how big of a win that was in Foxborough back in last year. They gave the Dolphins credibility. That gave Flores God status to the media. They love Flores around the country. It's a household name now. And you knocked the Patriots out of home field, and you also made Tom Brady go to Tampa. So this team, they win this game. Forget win. Be the way I think this game will be, you will gain a lot of respect around the nation. You will. The Dolphins will. That offensive line is the key. And right now, they're looking real, real solid. And that's a great thing for the Dolphin franchise, bro. And thank you, Sal's, for saluting me with a brewski in the chat room. I appreciate it. Go ahead, big time. Roll, bro, roll.
Guess we'll. I mean, it's all about what we're gonna see. So, I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a fascinating game for the Dolphins more than the Seahawks. I think for the Seahawks, it's another game on the schedule. Can they go 4-0? Because they take every game seriously. That's how Pete Carroll coaches. And for Miami, this will prove to their fan base that the program is on the right course. And their fans, you know, they deserve better. Guys like you, Pete, you young guys, you deserve better. I saw them win their Super Bowls. Okay? I was a little kid, but I saw them live. Pete says that was against a Brady led, no weapons, and that's why he went to Tampa. True. No weapons in Patriots. Cam is winning because of his legs. Facts. He's right about that one. I agree. If we beat Seattle, Miami will have a ton of respect. That's right. No matter what they do. Because no one expects anything from them. So let's say they win this game and they finish a solid 7-9. The nation is going to be like me. Their draft next April is going to mean everything to their fan base, to me, to you, to Pete, ball game, all of us. Because if they fuck up this draft coming up, they're busted, bro. They're busted. And I told you what they need. They need the receiver. They need the middle linebacker who's a beast, who's a bigger Zach Thomas. They need a running back that can go through that offensive line. And I want a Marshawn Lynch. Everybody said the kid from Arkansas State. I want to see this kid. And the kid from Memphis. I want to see these two kids. And I'm going to start watching to see if they're playing. And we need the best defensive end we can get, bro. We need a pass rusher. You agree with that? Big time?
yeah, of course. I mean, we need some talent on our team, young talent on our team, and I think we need somebody that's going to be able to step up as a leader, and or a leader that's going to can be built, and we need somebody that has some type of some type of oomph to them. Offensively, I think we need a few more weapons as well, because you
Yeah.
can see Parker gets hurt all the time, and we're going to need a running back, I'm sure. And, it might not be a bad idea to pull up another tight end and double that up, too.
I agree. I
So
agree.
there's always room for improvement, no matter look at the Patriots. They always somehow, some way got it done. Pittsburgh always gets it done. These teams always somehow that win all the time get it done. So there's always a way to do it. We just need to follow that winning attitude and that winning way. Hopefully, we're doing it right now.
Third ward, I believe the Kansas City Chiefs will only lose 2 games this season, one to the Bills and the other to the Bucks. It's funny you say that because after they play the Raiders, their next 2 games are at Buffalo and at Tampa for the Chiefs. That's going to be fascinating. Wilson gets sacked 5 times Sunday. I'll tell you right now, if you sack Russell Wilson 5 times Sunday, that tells you Jerome Baker is doing his job, hitting his ass, and that tells you that Miami's in the game. I'm just saying, it's the little intricacies that, fortunately, these are my 2 favorite teams. Dolphins, of course, always number 1. Seahawks, my NFC team. So by me watching the Seahawks consistently for the last 22 years, I know how they are, bro. I'm not being biased. I know how they are. If I told you that they had the remaking of the Legion of Boom, this game is a wrap. But I've seen the Seahawks, and they're in trouble. They are. In the NFC, they may not get out. Hell, they may not win the division. With the way the Rams are playing, bro. The Rams showed you their character in Buffalo down 28-3 midway through the third quarter and took the lead late. They showed you what they're made of. The Rams.
Mace, we're seeing a lot of those games though too. A lot of games that these teams are coming back, and I think that's more like not having this off-season workout and the training camp. So I think physically they're getting tired towards the end of the game, especially with those type of games. So I think we'll see more. I think we might. Depending on how depending on what COVID does, I think you're going to see it get a little bit better towards the end of the season, or middle of the season. But I think right now it's just you're gonna see these high scores. You're gonna see them come back like that. I just don't think that they're up to par with where they need to be physically, anyways.
You know what? For you guys, fuck it. I'll do this today. When I get back, I'll do a 4 to 7:30 show tonight, afternoon to the evening, bro, and bring all you guys back, and we can keep talking. I'm staying for like another 45 minutes. I gotta go to the hospital and get my kidney checked. Your wife follows one player, Russell Wilson. I love Russell Wilson too. He's my favorite player in the NFL. So if I follow him since NC State and his story, and I follow him in Seattle because he's there and I support the team, bro, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking BS. I'm not talking shit to gas Dolphin fans up. I'm just being real about this, And like I said, and I'm glad Ball Game agrees. I know that Pete doesn't. Pete says Sal says I don't watch sports, but I am in the cut supporting. I love you. In the chat supporting. I love you, bro. I love you, man. Sal's, I love you. Getting back to what I was saying, I buy the offensive line. And the reason why I do is when I look at the quarterback, he's clean. That's all that you need to know. And again, Seattle has no back 4 or 5. They have no front 4. They have no pass rush, bro. They have nobody who can cover. They made a Cowboy guy named Robert Wilson a fucking household name this past Sunday. Guy had 2 long touchdowns, bro. Now everybody's buying 11 jerseys in Dallas, bro. Ridiculous.
They also have 3 prime wideouts there too, so I'm sure that helped out a lot.
Of course, but what I'm saying is, I'm laughing. You can see me laughing on the screen. I'm laughing. But again, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that their defense is going to make Ryan Fitzpatrick look like fucking Dan Marino and something. I'm telling you. And for the Seahawks and Pete Carroll, that ass clown, that's embarrassing. What's going to happen Sunday? Trust me, it's embarrassing. for the Seahawk fan, the 12s as they call themselves. It's going to be embarrassing to see that old man stand there all day and fucking go bing, 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 bing. And if I'm the Dolphins, this is what I would do. I would put Gesicki and who's the other kid? Isaiah Ford, that's his name,
Yeah.
in the middle. Have a field day with them. Or what Omar Kelly is they may put Preston Wilson and Preston Williams in the middle on Sunday because they see what I see. They're gonna go. I'm telling you, if you play fantasy football, get Ryan Fitzpatrick off waivers this week. Get Preston Williams this week. I'm telling you, get Mike Gesicki if you play fantasy football. They are going to score touchdowns this week. Okay, these guys, Fred Ward and Styles, are talking about hooking up down in H-Town. That's what friends do. Hey, what they think of Joe Burrow in your neck of the woods, man?
Nothing but good things. I mean, besides the team not able to, close out the games, they like what they see. Heck, I mean, I like what I see. I think he's doing a good job for coming out of a COVID-19 type or situation and not having a true training camp. But they're in the same thing with Herbert. But the thing is that the one thing that's not being mentioned where we're talking about Tua, and this is the new thing I've thought of, is that we were just talking about the other day, is that Tua's injury, missed 4 or 5 games, and then he didn't have another full season of college football. So he's missing a full season in less than a half, depending on if he goes to, a bowl. And it's not even just that, it's that, without any type of training camp neither, he's missed a college camp as well. So, I mean, he's missed all this. So these 2 other kids that are playing right now are far more ahead. You have to think, I don't care how talented Tua is, which I've seen him play, he is very talented, but he is behind in games played and having that injury. I'm not saying that that's a problem, but you do have to look at it, unfortunately.
Yes, facts. I agree.
Karen says that, well, it's not a problem. That's not the reason why they're not starting. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that if he was able, look at it. If he didn't get injured, he would still be in college right now.
Facts.
He would be playing his last year. So that means
Fred Ward, I got you.
So
yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, we have to look at the big picture. Stop painting a picture that's not there, or stop, have a picture that's not fully picked, that hasn't been painted yet, and look at it and think, oh, it's complete, because it's not. This is not Mozart or Monet or whatever the hell you want to talk about, or even listen to music. It's not
again.
Yet. So
big time. I don't even think about Tagovailoa. I really don't. And to me, he's not even on the team, in my opinion. I don't care about him. Fred Ward want to know about my thoughts on the Chiefs. Yes, you are absolutely correct. It's going to be interesting 2 weeks from tonight when they go to Buffalo, because I think Buffalo will be undefeated. I think they'll win at the Raiders and they'll win at Tennessee. I don't buy Tennessee. I don't care how good they are. Buffalo has the toughest schedule in NFL. You look at it very closely, except for the Jets and the Dolphins. No offense to Dolphin fans. Every team they play is a contender. And Cincinnati. Every team they play is a playoff contender. Except the Bengals, Dolphins, and Jets. That's a tough-ass schedule. Okay? That's a tough-ass schedule. And they already won in Miami. So by the time Miami goes to Buffalo may need that game, or they'll call off the Dogs like they did against the Jets last year. But to continue your question about the Chiefs, yeah, I can see them losing both those games. Yeah, I can see that. Going to be fascinating against Belichick Sunday for Kansas City. I mean, nothing against John Harbaugh, who's a hell of a football coach. He ain't Bill Belichick, baby. And there's going to be no tomahawk chops Sunday afternoon at 4:30 in Arrowhead. What, 5,000 fans? Whoop-de-dan-do. Belichick will have a scheme. Trust me.
Brother Mace, the thing that I've learned a little bit since I've been, watching YouTubers and especially the ones like the Dolphin channels and a few others, is that just be very careful with the narrative that they throw out to you. Even if they are just, like bringing up a narrative just to sit there and bring up a topic for fun. I'm just sitting there saying, fun is fun, but truth is truth, and you can't lie. You don't want to mislead your audience. So
I agree with that. That's why I'm saying the Seahawks will win the game, but the Dolphins will put up points. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So it just comes to a point. Just be careful about what you hear, because I've even gotten enveloped with it, and because of mostly because of the Patriots part. Patriots are done. They're over. They're finished. They don't have anybody. And all they have, Cam is washed up, and you get caught up in that. Like, maybe not the Cam part, but you get caught up in, like,
I warned both of them.
Done, and it's shown they're not done. It's like,
I warned them. I warned them. I told him in the chat room, and he read it. I said, TD, man, stop telling these. I love him. I really do. I love the guy. So I'm going to clean this up and say it in a better way. Bless you. You got to stop this cheerleading, bro. 12-4, 13-3. Are you serious? Wow. I love him. I'm trying to get him up here. We cross paths, but I'll probably go on his site and talk to him real quick, because we have a mutual respect for each other, bro. But man,
I'm with you. I'm with you, Brother Mason. I like TD. I think
I love him.
He has a lot of passion, and I like watching him. But when he starts getting all crazy, to me, it's more for the audience than anything else.
Did you hear his background?
I know he has a lot of passion. He gets frustrated, and I get that. But he's the original hype man. So
we know that. Yeah.
Who are you trying to hype up? You trying to hype yourself up? You trying to hype your fan base, or you trying to hype up the Dolphins fan base? And if you're
Dolphin fan base. That's why he has a legion of sheep in there, and they are sheep. I mean, have you heard the guys who've come over here what they say to me?
No.
I mean, ball game, yo, you're refreshing, man. 72 Fins logo, yo, man. You speak that. Pete's up here every goddamn time. When I want to talk Dolphins, he's here.
Yeah.
There's a reason why. It has nothing to do with Tony. Tony's great. I love him. But when you have disciples, bro, that are like 305 Miami, I love the brother. I do. He's loyal to me. But this worship of the Fins logo, come on. I mean, even I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying. All I'm saying is they're going to score points. And I get backlash. Why? Because you guys don't believe it, because you haven't seen it, and you guys don't follow the Seahawks like I do. You guys don't realize how bad the Seahawks defense is. You'll find out Sunday by 4:30, I promise you. And I'm not doing a show. I may do a show Sunday night because I don't care for Eagles 49ers. Let me put it this way. If the Dolphins win, I'll come on at 4:30 and I'll do a Dolphin Fest. Get all the Dolphin fans in here. I'll do it to fucking 11 o'clock tomorrow night, bro. I'm serious. I mean, Sunday night, bro. I'm serious. They win this game, which I don't think they will. I will have a Dolphin festival. I'm serious. I don't expect them to win the game, but I expect them to score. Seriously. That's the way I look at it, the game Sunday. I'm hyped up because I love both teams.
Yeah.
And I know the Dolphins are going to be competitive. That's why I'm excited about this game. I really am. It fascinates me. And if that defense puts any heat on Russell Wilson, we're going to have something going down in the fourth quarter of that game late, bro. And the Dolphin defense, coached up by him, Flores, they have the possibility to do that. You ain't getting that from Pete Carroll. I swear to you. You are not getting that from the Seahawks on Sunday afternoon in Miami. You ain't getting it. I'm not joking. You're not getting nothing from them unless Fitzpatrick puts the ball in their hands or one of the running backs fumbles. Other than that, if they play a clean game, they're going to score points. And that's going to piss off a lot of Seahawk fans. Because those wackos out there and their legion of flock of fans that travel over the country, they expect excellence from their team. And I'm not joking about that. They do. And when they see Fitzpatrick lighting that defense up, oh, God, I'm going to go over, take a peek over there on Monday afternoon, and they're going to be bitching. Because let me tell you, they don't like Pete Carroll out there. And I'll tell you something else. They're not too crazy about Russell Wilson out there either. Because of that Super Bowl interception. They love him, but they are more like, you owe us a couple. And they're right about that. They're a great fan base, by the way. They are. They're a tremendous fan base. They're not a bandwagon fan base. They're more of a region team. I could tell you right now, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, British Columbia, and parts of Alberta, all those regions support the Seahawks. No joke. It's a blue-collar fans team. It's not a corporate. It's not a Microsoft group of fans. They are more blue-collar. And out there, they are lumberjack people. They work in the lumber. They're in the sawmills. That's what they do for a living out there. Their fan base all over the Pacific Northwest region of our country. They have a tremendous fan base. They do. They got a tremendous fan base. And on the other side, the Dolphin fan base, I think TD says it best. It's divided. You got the sicker fans who think that Xavier Howard is a megastar and he's a nobody. You got the fans like you that and Pete and like what's my eye test that want them to prove to you that they are moving in the right direction. And then they have the guys like me, the old timers, that is given up to a degree, but if I see positive direction, you're going to hear it here. I'm not going to BS you Dolphin fans. I'm not. And I'm just telling you that the offensive line that the Dolphins are putting together is doing their work. Now, granted, Buffalo, the Pats, the Buffalo's defense is out of this world. The Pats defense is okay. Nothing special when Russell Wilson lights you up. And that's no knock on Russell Wilson. That's an indictment of the brilliance of Bill Belichick. He has got his ass lit up by Russell Wilson. Okay? And then Jacksonville, who has a decent pass rush, but that's it. And the Dolphins toyed with them, which is hard to swallow, that the Dolphins toyed with you, really? Gonna Minshew? Okay? This week, and look, it is what it is.
It is what it is. You're right.
The Seahawk defense is a joke. And again, not on the Miami side, who's going to be dancing in the streets. They see another 34-point output by the Dolphin offense. Pete Carroll has a problem. And he better solve this shit before playoff time. Because if he doesn't, there'll be no Super Bowl trip for them. Tell you that right now. You better solve this. It ain't going to happen in Miami. I'll tell you that right now with that offensive line. That's not going to happen in Miami. So that's going to be another week of ineptitude by that Seahawk defense. And God help if Jamal Adams ain't playing. You're going to find that out tomorrow. If he's playing or not. I'll let you know that tomorrow night. The first thing I get on the air tomorrow night, I'll let you know that. If he's playing or not. So if I'm a Dolphin fan right now, as Larry L does, get your snacks because this is going to be a great one on Sunday. Get your snacks ready. Because I really believe this. It will be fireworks in Miami. The question is, in my opinion, if that Dolphin defense, and Jerome Baker is the key of this game, man. If he hits Russell Wilson every time he rushes him, just hit him, he's going to start wearing him out in 90-degree heat Sunday.
Yeah, they're gonna come. They're gonna have that scheme. That defensive scheme is gonna have to come up with something special.
Yeah,
So,
they have the personnel to do it, believe it or not, because again, Seattle's not going to stop anybody. And it's sad to say that because that once proud defense is a shell of itself now, it really is. And it hurts me to say this, but I mean it. It's a shell of itself. It is. You really think you're going to... There's a reason why Russell Wilson kept pleading, give me the football in my hands. Yeah, he sees what I see. Defense is a joke. You know? And this is the week for Seahawk fan. They're going to really know this defense blows. Because, God forbid, I know you're going to love what I'm about to say, God forbid if the Dolphins are taking the knee, a victory knee, Sunday at 4:30 Eastern. Because if that happens, bro, I will come on here. I know Platinum's coming on here, and you're going to get a Seahawk venting along with a Dolphin celebration. Oh, my God. Seattle, don't lose this game, bro. That's what I'm going to say to them. Don't lose this. Because if you lose to... They're going to put points on the board, Seahawks fan. I hate to tell you this. Reality is reality. If Ryan Fitzpatrick is taking that victory knee at 4:30 Sunday afternoon, it's going to be a big hit for the Seahawk franchise. I'm just being honest. God forbid you're going to give up points against the Dolphins. That's going to happen. Telling you. I just get an eerie feeling of this game for Seattle. I do. I think they'll win, but it may take Russell Wilson's magic to win it. You understand what I'm saying? Big time?
yeah, I hear you.
And if Miami does lose 37-34 and Russell Wilson bails them out, what would you say about Miami?
They have a lot of work to do on their defense, but somewhere along the line, they must have stopped them a few times. So.
And that offensive line kept the quarterback clean.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You keep him clean, and you got a chance. And it's going to be very sad, and I'm going to watch this game, and it's going to be comical. It's going to be very sad to see every time the Dolphins have the ball, they have a great chance. They have a great chance to put 7 on the board. That's going to be a bad look on Seattle. I'm telling you that right now. That's going to be a bad look. And nationally, let's say Russell bailed them out, they're going to kill the Seahawks, bro.
Yeah.
And they're going to praise Ryan Fitzpatrick. I see Fitzpatrick, honestly, throwing 3 touchdowns, and the Dolphins will get a running touchdown and a couple of field goals by the kicker. That's what I see. I see Fitzpatrick just having a field day on this Seahawk defense. And to a guy like me who watched the Legion of Doom, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be embarrassing to me deep inside. It will be. Because it's laughable that you've gotten this bad, Seattle, that Ryan Fitzpatrick is being hailed as the new George Foreman of the NFL. You got to be kidding me, bro. Got to be kidding me. And it's going to happen. That's the sad point. It's going to happen. I heard the Seahawk guy yesterday. He was talking about how this is going to be a walk. Oh, no, buddy. This is not going to be a walk in the park. I'm sorry. This is going to be a shootout and a gunfight at the OK Corral. Because the one thing that Dolphin fans have in their hip pocket, their coaching staff will give you a game plan and you will execute it. And Flores will have today's Thursday, he already has the defensive players' attention for this one. It's going to be a great game. I mean, if I'm a Dolphin fan, go to Publix down in South Florida, get your sandwiches, get your cooked meat. Out in Ohio, you get your smoked meat, your barbecue ready, bro. I'm gonna have my chicken wings ready. Oh, this game I'm gonna watch, bro. This to me, this is the most fascinating game of the week. No question. Would have been Pittsburgh, but because of the virus, I'm not even gonna go there with that game. Wherever that game is played, is played. But Dolphins Seahawks to me looks like a mismatch on paper, but will be very competitive. Go ahead, Big Time.
No, I mean, you're on it, man. I think, just, yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. I don't want to drink the Kool-Aid just yet.
No, it's
Kinda
no
like-
Kool-Aid.
kinda
I
like
expect the
talking
Seahawks to win, but I think the Dolphins will score a lot of points.
Yeah,
And it's going to embarrass the Seahawk fan. I'm telling you. After this one, oh, they're going to be screaming for Pete Carroll's head.
they should already be screaming with all the points they've let other teams score. But
Yeah, Ken Norton's on the he's on the what you call it? He's on the watch right now. If let's say they lose this game, they'll fire him. I'm not kidding. They will fire him if they lose this game. Ken Norton will be fired as defensive coordinator. Because someone's going to take the hit if they lose. I'm not kidding. Someone's going to take the hit from them if they lose this game. And I'm not saying they have a chance to lose this game, but they better have something. Because if they don't, and I don't think they will, bro, you cannot correct your flaws in 1 week.
nope.
Well, the Dolphins offense, I'm telling you, the Dolphins offense is getting more confidence because of that offensive line.
That is the truth.
And again, I had them scoring 34 big time, even with Jamal Adams. I'm not kidding. Even with Jamal Adams, I have them scoring 34 points on Seattle.
Yeah.
It's that bad for Seattle, it really is. You let Cam Newton throw for 376 yards. You fucking let Julian Edelman 176 yards. Are you fucking serious? Julian Edelman? I'm telling you. Dolphins win this game Sunday. Seattle's going to hear it from me. Badly from me Sunday evening, bro. If they give up what I think they will, I will destroy the defense and Pete Carroll Sunday afternoon. I will read Ryan Fitzpatrick's numbers, the offensive numbers, and I will kill the Seahawks defense on Sunday if they look like they have all season long. That's a guarantee. There you go, 72 logo. Good afternoon, my friend. It's going to be interesting. Our defense can't stop Wilson, only to contain him. I love my Dolphins, but they're not there yet on defense. I don't think they're there yet. I think they'll be there by the time we play the Chiefs in December at home. I think the defense will be rocking by then. I totally agree. But I do believe that Flores will design a scheme for Wilson, and Baker is the big key of this game Sunday. Baker is going to play a big part in this game because he's going to be the one spying Russell Wilson and hitting Russell Wilson. And that's what they need to do. Again, Finn's logo been here all week. I love the Seahawks. I expect the Seahawks to win 37-34. But the point I've been making is this offensive line that the Dolphins are building is a juggernaut in the making. And they won't break a sweat Sunday, by the way. They won't. Trust me. They won't break a sweat. Go to Publix, my friend. That's the big supermarket chain down there, big time. Go to Publix, my friend. Get your favorite beverages. Get your favorite sandwiches. Because you're going to love, and your chips, because you're going to love this one, 72 logo. Remember the game Jay Feely played when he first came to Miami? I forgot who they played. And he put up like 5 touchdowns, and you couldn't believe what you were seeing back in 2004. They lost that game. I forgot who they played. But they were putting up points like you haven't seen. Remember that game? Remember that game big time? With Jay Feely? With Feely, AJ Feely?
Yes.
Yeah, he was putting up. That's what this game is going to be like. You're going to see Ryan Fitzpatrick in the offense putting up the points. I'll tell you one thing. I wish there were 50, 60,000 for this game for Dolphin fans. Because that place will be losing their minds what they're going to see Sunday. It's a shame. I think they're going to have 30,000 there Sunday. They're going to enjoy themselves. Don't you think Baker is playing out of position? Yeah, he is, because this guy wants you to play here, their ball games. And Big Time said that the other day. But he's tired of Flores' schemes of wanting people to remember. Yeah, he remembers the A.J. Feely game. There you go. That's what this game's going to be like. Like that.
But Brother Mace, that's another thing though. I think I drank the Kool-Aid there a little bit too, because listening to ball game, it made more sense. I was upset because it just seemed like a lot of these players were out of position. They weren't even understanding. It was and uh, they didn't understand. What the concept was. It seemed like so. But listening to the ball game and understanding what he was saying, especially with preseason, not having a preseason, these 4 games are a preseason. They're just learning the type of scheme, and then you have Flores trying to figure out, okay, well, how can these guys work in together, and can I, put them in different type of situations and see how they develop, see how they work in these situations. And I think most of it's just playing tests of figuring out what to do and what it's going to look like. And I think that overall he's just been scheming that and just looking to see if it would work or not. And some has, some haven't. And I think overall they're getting a good taste of what what's going to work towards or towards the next few games or the future games that we have. So kind of drink that Kool-Aid too soon, because everything since before this season has started, everything's everybody's learning right now. So can't expect it without
No, what you're saying is absolutely correct. All I'm saying is that when you look at the next couple games, and they're coming, Niners, Denver, this one, no pass rush. Now,
Yeah.
Denver, AJ Bowie's out for a while. That's important. Their defense, and I think the Niners, will be a lot low scoring. But like I said to you guys before, I don't expect them to win in San Francisco, because he could put anyone at quarterback and they become a star. And they got Def. Goddamn, they got Def in San Francisco. He is a tremendous coach. And I'll talk about him next week. And you Dolphin fans will probably hate me next week with the praising of young Kyle Shanahan. But boy, he is some coach, bro. But yeah, it's 72's logo. Remember that game. Yeah, get it ready, baby. Go to Publix. Get your food ready. Because, boy, on Sunday, you get your barbecue ready. I'm going to have wings Sunday. Boy, watching this Dolphin game on Sunday is going to be a delight. And I'm looking forward to the fireworks. I am really looking forward to the fireworks in Miami, bro. And I hope the 30,000 people that go to this game enjoy it. Because at this time next year, it'll be a different quarterback, hopefully doing the same thing. You agree with that, fellas? Put a 1 in the chat room, Fens logo. It'll be a different quarterback doing this a year from now. Go ahead, Big Time. You think it's a different quarterback doing this a year from now, bro?
Of course.
There you go.
For the Dolphins, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Tua's starting next year. There's a possibility, there's a percentage that he's most likely going to start this year. And the reason why I say that is that again, one of the channels brought up, which was a valid point, never thought about it. If in fact there was a question with Tua, there would be a quarterback behind him, and there could be a quarterback in front of him. There's not. So they are comfortable if Fitzpatrick gets hurt, they're comfortable with him going in, because that's all they have. They don't have anybody to back him up. So that's not the question here. So when people throw out that narrative, well, why aren't we starting him? I get it. Even with TD, I get it. I understand that, it's a frustration why he's not in there. And then there's a question, well, he's not better than Fitzpatrick. He must not be better. That's not true either. It's not true either. I think the bigger picture, I think, again, you have to think that with not having a quarterback that's in front of him or behind him, he's the guy. He is. It's that I feel that, if Fitzpatrick is given, if the veteran quarterback, let's just throw out Fitzpatrick and shut that up. if the veteran quarterback's giving you an opportunity to, have your prime quarterback that you have for your future to sit out a little bit and learn a little bit, even though some disagree with that and some do agree with that. Well, then you have to go back to just what I said, about a half hour or 15 minutes ago. The kid has missed over a year of football and then some promising games of football, and especially when he's decided to, leave college so soon for a purpose, for good reason. I mean, Bolger did that, if you remember that, when Tennessee, when the Rams ended up giving up so much to get Bolger. I mean, They ended up giving up a number 1, a number 2, a number 2, number 3s, and then the next year they gave up a number 1 and a number 3, I think. So that's a lot, and you think, well, no team would give up the farm, and they did for Tennessee. So we could have possibly done that with Burrow if that was possible. But again, I don't think he hasn't had the playing time that Burrow and Herbert has. So we gotta think of it that way. There's a big picture here. We need to stop just painting it or not painting the rest of the picture.
Facts. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. I agree with you.
Yeah, let's just be positive about that. Right now our offensive line is doing a whole lot better than what anybody thought. Our defenses, need some work, but again, it's no preseason and no training camp. They're going to get better as they go, hopefully. If not, hopefully we add on to it to make them better. And then, we have a quarterback right now that's doing, last 3 games. Okay, we'll see what we do with the next 3 games. That's going to be very important. And then it just depends, I think, on there that, will Flores say, you know what, I feel comfortable with Fitzpatrick still staying in there and Tua's doing just fine where he's at. Then, there's still no worry to me because next year the kid's going to start. And then the question is that, would they draft another quarterback next year possibly? If they feel comfortable with Tua, they're not going to do that. They will not do it.
Yeah, they're good. They'll get a young veteran.
Yeah.
Like the kid who's starting for Denver. The kid who was starting for Denver. They'll get a Jake Driscoll back. Type to be his backup. Yeah, I can see that.
Something, yeah.
Or a veteran that's going to be released right at next spring. He'll be released. A guy like that to back him up, knowing that this is to his job. Yeah. Right. Go ahead. Final thoughts, bro. I'll be back at 4:00. Final thoughts.
Just looking for a good competitive game, and hopefully they show up, and show out. And if we lose, we lose, but hopefully it's close, ends up.
Yes, we do have a chance. Yes, any team can win on Sunday, but Russell is playing out of his mind. This is going to be a shootout. Agree. Chan Gailey said Tua is not ready yet. He's still developing. There is no video on Gailey saying that on YouTube. Now, why is this taking Tua so long to start? Is Fitz better right now? Of course he is, because the offensive line is gluing together. If you didn't hear this week, Tua did not practice because they allege he's sick with something. That's something that has to be investigated. I think TD will do that. I trust his judgment when it comes to Tua. He's not biased towards him. I'm going to wrap this up right now. I'm going to let you go ahead, big time. Wrap it up.
Who said that?
About what?
Just what you just read.
That was in the Miami Herald yesterday. Armando Salguero.
Oh, okay.
That was in the Herald yesterday.
Yeah,
it was in the Herald yesterday. Yeah, I read that before I went to sleep yesterday yesterday morning. I came home from therapy. Go ahead, final words, buddy.
Like I said, hopefully we show up and we play a great game, and if we lose, we lose. If hopefully it's close, if we win, then it's great for our organization, great for our young players, and that's going to be great. And Mace, just want to sit there and say, Brother Mace, is that you've been great. I appreciate you having me up here from time to time, and then let me sit in the chat and just watch y'all chat it up. And I like your channel. A very diverse group. I appreciate it, sir.
I appreciate you for your loyalty, your support. Friends Logo said he'll be up in the panel at 4:00. Yes, I'll be back at 4 for my appointment. I just want to say this to all Dolphin fans. Fasten your seatbelts, because you're going to see something you haven't seen in 16 years. A shootout at Dolphin Stadium, baby. At the Rock, baby. Hard Rock Stadium, bro. It's going to be something you haven't seen in a long time. And no matter what happens, even if Fitzpatrick throws a game different interception or a game-winning touchdown, be proud of this team, bro. For the first time, I'm saying this in a long time. Because we finally did something we haven't done in many, many years. We are building our offensive line the right way. I love you. I'll see you 4 o'clock, everybody. Good afternoon from the Oasis. And big time, I love you, bro. I'll see you in 3 hours. Love you, bro.